Hello to everyone. First of all, thank you very much for the organizing committee for giving this opportunity to participate in the 8th Asia Korea Conference on the topic titled Human Health and Longevity in the Post-COVID-19 Era. And I feel that, it's a privilege to be part of this conference. And also, before that, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Parthasaradhi Tanguturi, former research fellow at the Engineering and Translation Science Group, NTU. And currently, I'm working as a principal research specialist at College of Medicine, Department of Pharmacology, University of Arizona, USA. And about my experience at NTU. NTU is the great university to work, and I feel that's my privilege to be associated with NTU. And I believe NTU is the second oldest public autonomous research university in Singapore. NTU has a pool of academic staff from different nationalities, and also you can find researchers and students across the globe. And NTU has a great infrastructure. This infrastructure will definitely helps the researchers and students to carry out their work very efficiently. And also, as I mentioned, that NTU has a pool of different nationalities, and the NTU has I think the variety of food courts actually. The food courts comprised of different countries' food, like you can find Chinese food, you can find Indian food, and you can find Malaysian, Korean food. So it gives the impression that you are not missing your one country food, and this is really one of the greatest thing I observed at NTU. And also NTU has in the campus they have the free shuttle services. So if you want to go to one place to another place, NTU is provided the free shuttle bus services, so you can reach your place on time. And of course it and what to say, I could say I'm having a fantastic time at NTU. And coming to my experience at ETS group, it's a privilege to be part of the ETS group. I strongly feel that the ETS group, represents a team of diversity of backgrounds and experiences, around the globe. And the main objective of this ETS group is to solve the challenging medical problems by applying the engineering approaches and to combat infectious diseases. And the ETS group has, as I mentioned, that it's a pool of different expertises, starting from engineering, chemistry, physics, biology, and material science. This pool of expertise will help us to understand the emerging clinical problems at the molecular level, and to apply this knowledge, to the creation of medical technologies, that will improve global human health. And also, as the ETS group, every day we used to have a lab meetings, start around, I think, 8:30 a.m. And this is one of the greatest thing I observed with the ETS group, because this everyday morning lab meeting will help us to discuss the colleagues what if they are facing any issues in their experimental part, and in the spot we can discuss, and we can give our solutions, we can get the superiors inputs into the same. And also in the general lab issues, this is really a good thing to be meeting every day. And I like this very much actually. And our Professor Cho is basically he's always available in the lab meeting also. So he will give his ideas and inputs to the betterment of the instrumental problems and all. And as part of my stay at ETS group, I have got an opportunity to work on anti-infective disease program. And because with the existing infrastructure, we could able to develop the assays in-house, and whichever we didn't have the capability, I used to interact with collaborators, like finding the right CRO company to get those studies done. And this really gives a great experience for me to collaborate with various CRO partners and identify the right CRO partner. And this is really one of the great experience I had at during my stay at ETS group. And professionally, Professor Cho not only imported knowledge about tissue engineering field and the creativity and fundamentals required to develop future state-of-the-art technologies, but he also shares his network and resources, so that we can able to interact with the world-renowned scientists. And this is really a greatest thing about Professor Cho. And he always take care of his group members, and he tries to help in every aspect. And I could say that he's a great human being actually. And the team always helpful actually. The team members made my stay very memorable at ETS group. They always give their support to. We always support each other, and it was really a great experience. All of I could say that. And about Singapore, Singapore is a wonderful country to live, and especially the Singaporeans are very humble in nature. And I had a great time during my stay at Singapore. And Singapore is having a great connectivity, and because it is strategically located in the middle of the Asian countries. So I think we can reach in any of the Asian country from Singapore, I think less than 10 hours. This will make you feel that you are doing a lot of journey. I'm basically from India, and I used to reach within 4 hours to my place, and I never feel that I'm tired actually. And also one day before I planned to go to my India, so then I just planned one day before, and the flights availability is fantastic from Singapore to India. And as I mentioned that Singapore has a great connectivity, Like, within Singapore, you can reach, one place to another place. I think, within maximum 1 hour you can reach. And the metro subway is really fantastic. And actually, I used to stay at a place called Bukit Panjang, which is basically, I need to travel every day 1 hour to reach NTU. As I mentioned that every day we used to have a lab meetings. So I never miss the lab meetings, like because of the great connectivity of metros, and as I mentioned that, Singapore uh, has a pool of nationalities. You can find in Singapore like Western people, yeah, Asian people from other countries, and like being an Indian, like I used to go to Little India. Little India is basically a place called where most of the Indians restaurants and like Indian grocery stores. And you can find a lot of Indian people over there. And whenever I want to have a good food, I used to go to Little India and enjoy myself and with my friends, and I used to like come back and and also like it is really having Singapore is having a lot of attractions, great places to visit, notably Gardens by the Bay and Sentosa Beach and Universal Studios, one like Jurong Bird Parks, which I like very much, and Zoo Park. Uh, yeah, I think it has a lot of attractions, like to see. And lastly, like thank you very much for the organizing committee and also my professor Namjan Cho for giving this wonderful opportunity to be part of this Asia Korea conference, 8th Asia Korea conference. And with this, I'm taking off, and and all of you have a great conference. Thank you very much.